Every level of a commercial diver's career. You start on the dock, not underwater, and nobody trusts you yet. Before diving, you learn the gear that keeps someone else alive. The helmet feels heavy before the water ever touches you. Entry pay can sit near $20 an hour. That surprises people. The certified diver looks calm. You look like you forgot breathing. Day one does not make you a diver. It filters you. Then comes school. Not vacation diving. Commercial diving school. You study physics because pressure does not care about confidence. The first drill teaches panic control before it teaches skill. The entry card takes 625 documented training hours. The instructor has thousands of hours. You have questions and nerves. Every signed hour moves you closer to paid danger. Your first real job is usually tender, not diver. You feed the line. Too much slack can become trouble. A tangled line can turn a routine dive into an emergency. The bottom 10% earns around $40,000 a year. The diver gets the glory. The tender keeps him alive. Your first clean support job earns quiet respect, not applause. Now you hold the card. That still does not make you senior. Your first underwater task is simple, because simple is safer. Most jobs are not clear water. They are mud and noise. The median sits near $61,000 a year. The next step demands field days, working dives, and proof. Your first paid dive feels small. The pressure feels real. Inshore work puts you under bridges, docks, pipes, and barges. You inspect concrete nobody sees, but everyone drives over. Current does not negotiate. It drags until your team reacts. Real competence usually takes 1 to 2 years of work. Inshore teaches survival. Offshore asks if you can travel harder. When crews trust your hands, better jobs start appearing. Hull work looks basic until the ship blocks the sky. You clean steel underwater while the world vibrates around you. Around machinery, the rule is simple: assume nothing is safe. Repetition pays bills, but repetition also creates careless mistakes. Cleaning teaches endurance. Repair work starts paying for judgment. After 10 hours wet, endurance becomes part of your resume. Salvage means something went wrong before you arrived. You rig blind, then trust the lift to stay controlled. A suspended load underwater is quiet, heavy, and unforgiving. Higher risk can raise pay, but it raises consequences first. Inspection asks what happened. Salvage asks you to fix the mess. When the wreckage comes up, your reputation comes up with it. Cutting underwater sounds dramatic. Training makes it controlled work. You cut steel by feel, sound, and disciplined movement. Heat, electricity, and water demand respect every single second. Special skills separate basic divers from the people crews request. General divers get assigned. Specialists get called by name. Your first clean cut proves your hands can stay calm. Air diver is where the job starts getting serious. Surface-applied diving means your lifeline runs back to the crew. Depth changes everything: breathing, timing, judgment, and consequences. ADCI air diver requires field days, working dives, and records. The old you handled hoses. The new you handles pressure. When you qualify, crews stop treating you like luggage. Offshore work starts with leaving comfort behind on shore. Offshore, even preparation feels like work under pressure. The ocean becomes part of the job, and it never clocks out. Offshore money improves because the lifestyle gets harder fast. Inshore gives evenings back. Offshore takes weeks at a time. Finish one rotation, and you understand why the pay rises. Specialists do not just dive. They document what others miss. A clear photo can decide $1 million repair. Tight spaces punish panic faster than deep water does. Accuracy gets paid because bad reports become expensive disasters. Muscle gets you started. Technical judgment keeps you employed. When engineers trust your report, your value changes. Underwater welding is the skill everyone asks about first. The weld has to hold where nobody can stand. Nobody good treats electricity underwater like a party trick. Welding skill can move you toward the better paid crews. Cutting removes problems. Welding rebuilds them under pressure. When the weld passes, your name starts traveling. Standby diver means you wait for the worst moment. You are paid to be ready before fear arrives. When the alarm hits, calm has to beat adrenaline. Sometimes your job is seconds, air, and another diver's life. The working diver acts. The standby diver absorbs the risk. A clean drill proves you can think while scared. Mixed gas is the next door, and it does not open cheaply. Now mistakes are measured in pressure, mixture, and time. A wrong mix can turn expertise into emergency fast. Mixed gas cards demand logged field days and working dives. Air diver proves you can work. Mixed gas proves discipline. Once accepted, you are no longer just another deck name. Deeper work pays more because everything becomes slower and harder. A simple valve becomes heavy when depth joins the job. The dive ends underwater. The risk does not end there. Top earners can pass $136,000 a year. The gap is not luck. It is risk, skill, and time. Complete enough deep jobs, and your phone starts ringing. Bell and saturation diving is where the career turns extreme. A bell run feels like entering a machine with rules. Once sealed inside, comfort becomes a luxury item. Bell cards require serious field time, dives, and bell runs. Mixed gas is hard. Saturation changes where you live. Your first bell run proves you can handle isolation. Saturation divers live under pressure so they can work deeper. Every transfer is controlled because pressure is the workplace. The physical danger is obvious. The mental load is quieter. At the top, six-figure years are real. So is the cost. The rookie wanted adventure. The saturation diver understands sacrifice. Finish a saturation rotation, and nobody calls you soft again. Some divers move upward by keeping other divers alive. Life support means watching systems that cannot be allowed to fail. A blinking light can mean pressure, gas, or trouble. Life support certification demands exam proof and field time. The diver faces depth. The technician manages the invisible danger. When systems stay stable, nobody notices. That is success. Assistant supervisor is where your decisions start affecting everyone. You coordinate air, tools, timing, weather, and human nerves. Sometimes the best dive decision is stopping the dive. Supervisor cards require exams, field days, dives, and assistant time. Divers execute the job. Supervisors own the consequences. Finish one supervised job safely, and leadership starts to feel real. Air diving supervisor is no longer a helper role. You call the sequence, track the diver, and control pace. When a diver sounds wrong, everyone looks at you. Air supervisors need heavy field experience before the exam matters. Assistant learns the pattern. Supervisor signs off on reality. Certification does not make you powerful. It makes you accountable. Mixed gas supervisor means the margin for error gets thinner. You manage depth, mixture, decompression, weather, and crew fatigue. Bad decompression decisions follow people long after the shift. This level demands hundreds of field days and logged dives. Air supervision is hard. Mixed gas adds invisible math. A safe mixed gas job is leadership nobody sees clearly. Bell/SAT supervision is the top of operational pressure. You control a habitat, not just a dive. If something fails here, the whole room feels it. At this level, pay follows responsibility, not just depth. The diver survives pressure. The supervisor manages everyone's pressure. Reach this chair, and the career becomes command. Above supervisor, you start managing projects, crews, and contracts. Now the hard work happens before anybody enters the water. Bad planning can waste days, money, and safety margin. At this level, a mistake can burn contract money fast. The supervisor runs the dive. The superintendent owns the operation. Complete the project clean, and clients remember the name. At the top, you sell judgment earned the hard way. Winning work means pricing danger without pretending it is simple. Ownership pays more, but liability follows every decision home. Maximum income comes from expertise, contracts, crews, and reputation. From dock rookie to contractor, every level charges a price. Commercial diving can pay more than people expect, but it takes training, nerve, and years of pressure. Which level surprised you most? Subscribe, and hit like for the next career breakdown.